Hi guys, Ninja Man here. Unfortunately, can't go out anywhere with all this lockdown business, and I thought I'd cook myself a steak and some veg and a bit of gravy and do it on my fire. I'm going to do it with my camping pans, so I feel like I'm out camping. So I'm using my titanium frying pan for the steak. I'm use this pot for my cabbage. Well, it's kale what I've got, and we'll get into it. Right guys, this is what I'll be using, some of my ingredients. So I'll be using some mushrooms in my gravy. I've got myself a ribeye steak. I'm using my pan, as you know. Bit of salt and pepper. Balsamic vinegar for the gravy. Bit of olive oil but chilli flavoured to do the steak in. Secret ingredients for my gravy. Oxo cubes for my gravy. Butter to do the steak in. I might put a 1 or 2 drops of this boy in from the State Detective. Alright bud, this is hot sauce, and that is, so I might just put 1 little slice covering on top of my burger, my steak. Sorry, saying burger. Anyway, right, let's carry on. And I'll be putting some of this Liberty sauce on it as well. And dark soy sauce for the gravy as well. Pot sorry. My titanium pot. I'll do my kale in. And I'll put some butter in it as well afterwards, once it's cooked. And I'm going to be chopping my kale up with a knife. Shout out to Honor, Dars in Every Films Customs, for this beauty. I just added a little extra touch, but I'm going to mess about a bit more with it. And I've added this from one of my mates on Instagram. Got it all the way from America. Yeah, it's called Bush. I can't remember it right offhand. You know, I'm dyslexic and that, and it takes me all my time anyway to remember everybody. But I'll maybe put a link in for you so you can add into Instagram or whatever. But he does some great stuff bushcrafting wise. He's absolutely a brilliant guy, and he just his Instagram posts are just great. So shout out to you, bud. I hope you watch this video. Right, so that's what I'll be doing. And I might have a coffee. A Skull Crusher one. Yeah, Skull Crusher. Right, let's get on with it. But before I forget, I just want to show you this knife properly, so I didn't take it out. Look at the blade on that. 67 layer. I think it's VG10 core. And it's razor sharp. And there's his logo. Little skull there, look, in the tang. Yes. Oh, I love it. So I'm gonna chop that up. I won't show you it all, and I will see it cooking on the old fire. Ah, it still cuts. Wow, I got away without cutting my fingers off. It can't be cased. Or is it? It has to draw blood. The cast knife. That's what Honor said. Cuts his fingers a few times when he was sharpening it and cleaning it all up. Beautiful. Right, cabbage in there with some water. Gonna put a bit of salt on. Well, quite a bit of salt. Bit more. Right, that's that done. Salt. I like a bit of pepper in it as well. Get a bit of pepper in there. Boom. Now that, whack that in on the fire. Right, we're gonna whack that on there. It's gonna take quite a bit, that. So that's why I'm getting it on first, because once that's cooked, that can be just left aside, and then get the steak on top of that. But I'm gonna have to boost this fire up a bit more, get it into overdrive. Once I see that fan going, I know it's up to temperature. That's my temperature gauge. Right guys, now I'm going to get steak on. Well, it won't be going on straight away, but you won't see it all because I'm not going to do a big massive video. Short as I can do it for you. You'll get the gist. So I'll just cutting that open. That's it. There we go. Boom. And kitchen bowl. Right. Switch hands with that. Gonna season this boy. Bit of this oil on it. This is my best steak ever. Right, said I was going to put some of this sauce on because it's hot. The Steak Detectives. So, but I'm only going to put that. That's as much as I'm putting on, if you can see that. That tiny little blob there. That's all I'm putting on it. I'm going to rub that in there so one side will be spicy. Fingers. Oh, dog's kicking off. Sorry about that, someone was at the door. Right. Salt. Pepper. Flip him over. Same again, salt. Pepper. This time, we'll open a new bottle of this. Get it right, there we go. In the camera. Some of that from Steak Detective. Libertarian sauce. I'm telling you, it's gorgeous. Get a blob of that on it, look. And see that? That's going to make a nice sauce. And I should be able to do the gravy in that afterwards. And I'll add a little bit more in that in the gravy as well. Right, on to the next bit. Right, mushrooms. I'm not a chef, so we're going to go in different shapes, and I want them quite small anyway, so I want it in my mushroom gravy. And this is what we're doing in the field, you see, out there when we go camping again, or bushcrafting like we do. I want to be able to do this out in the open. And that's it, I want it quite fine. I want to mix in with that gravy when I do it. I'm sure what I'm doing anyway, just put it there. And so I'm just going to stick them around the edge of that steak. Some might go on the top, with it matter. And around the edge. And that'll go on top of my fire. Gas mark, I ain't got a clue because it's not gas. It'll be a bit of a time now, but I'll just go like this. Well, that's slowly cooking away. It's going to take a long time, like, because it's not very hot on this top. So I'm just going to keep doing it slowly. The oven's done, so I'll just leave that in the pot for now, but then I'm going to have to empty it out and use that pot for my gravy. Oh, no way. It must be cursed, this knife, somewhere or another. I've just blooming knocked my bloody man over and knocked his arm off my spaceman egg cup. Luckily it's been quite a clean break, so I'm hoping I can glue it back on. So, poor man. Space cup. Right guys, what I've done is I've emptied the kale out onto my plate, and I took all the juices and everything off the steak and the mushrooms, and I've just stuck it all in there. And I'm going to show you this is my secret sauce. Put a good square of that in. Right, put some of this in. This is for my gravy. Good dollop of that in. Balsamic vinegar, little drop of that in. And I'll put some soy sauce in as well. Actually, that's what it is. That's the secret sauce. Bit of dark soy sauce in it. And then I'm going to whack that on there now and get that bobbling away. Nearly forgot. And 3 oxos in as well. Not 1, not 2, but 3. Guys, that's my gravy done. And I'm telling you now, you always taste it as you're going through, and that is banging. So that's waiting. I'll plate it all up. Right guys, got my cabbage. Well, I keep saying cabbage, I don't, because I like cabbage, that's why. But I've got kale this time, and it's black kale I think. And the steak done. I like it well done, mate. Whack him in there. Lovely gravy, man. Bits of mushroom in. Mushroom gravy. No onions this time. Let's get that on. got to put. I love this gravy that much. I'm just gonna whack nearly all of it on, and that's in. And I'm going to enjoy it. Hope you enjoyed it and get some tips. Check out the stuff what I used. In a bit, Ninja Man out.